Good evening, you're watching Everything Weapons. We have a great video for you today. We're going to be discussing in a hypothetical fight to the death between an equally sized big adult aggressive male Komodo dragon and a big adult aggressive male Wolverine. The Komodo dragon would be more likely to win with roughly 55 to 65% of the time in neutral terrain on land. But join us today as we discuss this funny hypothetical animal versus fight situation, right? Very weird. Wolverine versus Komodo dragon. Now, this is a very close and unusual animal fight battle matchup in the animal kingdom, because it's one of the best what if debates, because both animals, the Komodo dragon and the Wolverine, are so different in biology, and we're assuming the true size parity, both around 60 to 90 kgs, which is about 130 to about 200 pounds for prime large males, and removing the Komodo's normal 3 to 6 times weight advantage. Outcome still heavily depends on who lands the first serious damage, I think. Fight duration and look, and a perfect blitz from the Wolverine could end it fast, but the Komodo's venom often turns even losing engagements into a win over time. So now let's talk about the pros and cons, advantages and disadvantages of the Komodo dragon. So first off, its pros, it has a venomous bite, right? Modern science confirms Komodos have potent venom, anticoagulant, and hypertensive toxins that cause rapid bleeding, dropping blood pressure, shock, and eventual paralysis, and or even death. With one solid bite from a Komodo dragon, even if not immediately fatal, can weaken or kill the Wolverine within minutes to hours. The Komodo dragon also features armored skin with thick scales with bony osteoderms like built-in chainmail, provide excellent protection, right, against slashes, claws, and or bites, and the Wolverine's weapons would have a hard time penetrating deeply or quickly. The Komodo dragon also has serrated teeth and a powerful neck. Teeth are designed for ripping and tearing chunks of flesh. Combined with strong neck muscles, it can inflict massive, ragged wounds, making it a close death match here, right? Now, claws, tail whip, and reach. With its long body and tail, it gives it leverage for powerful strikes and sweeping attacks. With claws, are sharp and strong for gripping and or slashing attacks. Now, the Komodo dragon is an apex predator, and it has experience. Komodos routinely take down large prey, if you didn't know, including deer, pigs, and even water buffalo in some instances, proven in real life, right? And fight rivals aggressively. The Komodo dragon, let's discuss its cons now and disadvantages. It's slower and less agile. So as a reptile, it's noticeably slower in bursts and less maneuverable than a mammal of the same weight. Now, it can be outpositioned or even overwhelmed in frantic close quarters chaos, and the Komodo dragon has a lower stamina in a prolonged brawl against a Wolverine, right? So its cold-blooded body means it can tire if the fight turns into a non-stop high-energy scrap, though it can still sustain activity well. The dragon also includes a weaker jaw, crushing power capability. With the Komodo dragon, bite force is decent but not exceptional compared to mammals, and it relies more on the venom and tearing than raw clamping power. Now we're going to talk about the Wolverine and its pros and advantages and benefits of the Wolverine as a fighter. It has insane aggression and endurance. Wolverines are legendary for fearlessly attacking animals many times their size, including bears and even wolves and wild boars. At equal weight, its berserker-style relentlessness and high stamina could let it keep attacking the Komodo dragon long after most animals would quit. And the Wolverine also features powerful jaws and claws, extremely strong bite, bone-crushing relative to size, and sharp, strong foreclaws for digging and or tearing, and it could target vulnerable spots on the Komodo dragon, like the neck, legs, and or its vulnerable, weak underbelly that doesn't feature its scales and armor, right? Now, the Wolverine also has tough and loose skin, thick, durable hide, resists punctures, and allows it to twist and fight even when grabbed and or bitten. And it also has high pain tolerance and a robust immune system, with speed, agility, and reflexes being its huge advantages. And its benefit is it's much faster and more nimble on land, and it can dodge, circle, and even strike from angles the Komodo dragon struggles to counter. Grappling ability: as a little guy, it excels at close range wrestling and inflicts repeated damage. Now, the Wolverine, its biggest disadvantages and cons are no toxins. It has to rely on pure physical damage. If it can't finish the fight quickly, the Komodo's venom will slowly stack the odds, I think, and take the W here. Now, vulnerable to deep wounds. While tough, its hide isn't as armored as the Komodo's scales. With serrated teeth could cause severe bleeding that the Wolverine easily couldn't stop, right? It has to survive the opening exchanges early on in this fight. One good bite from the Komodo early on, and it could decide everything before the Wolverine's endurance fully even kicks in. So the quick scenario breakdown: short fight, blitz, Wolverine has the edge with speed and fury, could overwhelm before venom matters. But in the long fight or grind, the Komodo dragon pulls ahead, with venom accumulates, armor holds up, and the reptile's weapons slowly wear the Wolverine mammal down. With real-world note, these animals would never meet because one's from Indonesia and one's from the Arctic, subarctic forests. So this is a pure hypothetical thought process type video, along with the other ones. We don't encourage real-life animal fighting. This is just purely from the science perspective of curiosity, because animals fighting is extremely interesting and you can learn a lot. But this one, I picked just two polar opposite, literally on the different sides of the world. So these guys would probably never, ever come in contact and fight. I mean, I don't know. It's always possible, I guess, in the thousands of years in the future with Earth changing so much. But if you guys learned anything about the Wolverine and or the Komodo dragon, and if they went up into a hypothetical death fight, subscribe, drop a thumbs up, a like on the video, guys, greatly appreciated. It does help me out in the algorithm. Type us a comment down below of what you thought about this show and this episode, and if I should continue, and also drop video ideas that you want me to do in the future. Check out my older content on the channel, lots of entertaining fight type videos, but I also make like stuff with humans, not just animals, right? But I think that's pretty much it. Thank you guys very much for watching, and this show was inspired by Deadliest Warrior, obviously, but it's with animals. I'm sure it's been done before, but who knows. But see you in the next one. Take care.